Hey there! Today I'll be showing you how you can use NordVPN with Netflix. Because one of the most common frustrations with Netflix is that the lineup changes depending on where you live. You'll hear about a great show from a friend in another country, you search for it, and it simply doesn't show up. And meanwhile, you're paying the same monthly fee, but your library is smaller or just different. Now, if you travel, this becomes even more noticeable because the titles you're used to at home can disappear the moment you land somewhere else. So if you've ever opened Netflix and wondered why a movie everyone is talking about isn't there for you, it's because your catalog is basically tied to your location. Now, the simple fix is to change how Netflix sees your location before you open the app. And if you're using something like Nord, you pick a country, connect, and then open Netflix like normal. And instead of being stuck with your local lineup, you'll see what people in that country are watching. So if a series is sitting in Canada's catalog, you switch to Canada and it's there. If an anime is only in Japan, you switch to Japan and it shows up. It doesn't change your account, your billing, or your watch history. It just lets you reach the show and movies that you were missing out on. Getting set up is pretty quick. You'll head to Nord's site, which will give you the regular pricing, but I'll also be sure to include a link to the best discount I can find in the description below if you want to follow along here. Once you're there, choose a plan and create your account. Now download the app on whatever you actually watch on, whether that's your phone, tablet, laptop, or smart TV, then sign in. Once you're in, you'll see a list of countries. Pick the one that has the show you want, wait a moment while it connects, then open Netflix and search again. If the title was locked to that region, it shows up like any other result and you can add it to your list and start watching. And if you ever switch devices, you just sign in the same way and repeat those steps, which makes it easy to keep your watch list consistent across your screens. Now, in terms of how many screens you can cover, you can have it running on up to 10 devices at the same time. So you can keep the living room TV on your home region, set your laptop to Canada for a show you're following there, and have your phone ready for a quick switch to Japan when you're on the go. So here's what it looks like to switch into Canada. When you open the app, you'll see a simple country list. Search for Canada, then choose a location like Vancouver, and hit connect. Give it a few seconds to settle. Now open Netflix and refresh the homepage. You'll notice new rows and categories pop in, and when you search for the title you wanted from Canada's catalog, it appears. If you ever want to double check that you're set, a quick peek at a site like "What is my IP address" will show Canada. But most of the time you can skip that and just go straight to Netflix. And if a title doesn't appear on the first try, switch to a different Canadian location and refresh again. That simple hop usually does it. And if you bounce between apps, the same approach works for Hulu, Amazon Prime Video, and a few others. You pick the country that has the show, connect, then open the app and search. And if one location doesn't load a title, you switch once to a nearby city and refresh, or simply turn the VPN off and on so that it refreshes the IP address. That'll do the trick. And if you want more info or a deeper dive, I'll leave a link to the full review for Nord in the description below. And if you don't have Nord yet, I'll also be sure to include the latest discount in the description as well, so you don't have to buy it at an increased price. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments and I'll get them as soon as I can. Now, if this helped you unlock the titles you wanted, please leave a thumbs up as that's always appreciated. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll look forward to seeing you in the next video.